بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the grace of Allah, we begin a brief interpretation of Quran. We got to chapter Ale-Imran, the 10th chapter of Quran, which is revealed in Medina. It has 200 verses. Please listen to verse 151.
سنلقي في قلوب الذين كفروا الرعب بما أشركوا بالله ما لم ينزل به سلطانا ومأواهم النار وبئس مثوى الظالمين.
We will cast terror into the hearts of those who disbelieve, because they set up with Allah that for which He has sent down no authority. And their abode is the fire, and evil is the abode of the unjust. Regarding to the people who had participated in the holy war of Uhud, in several verses Allah was talking to the believers who faced problem in the Uhud. Allah was giving them hope and inviting them to think about other people who had the same problems and what was the reaction, the good believers. In this verse, Allah wants to tell these people that it was the time that you faced problems and you started to run away here and there in holy war of Badr. When non-Muslims, disbelievers, thought that Muslims, many of them were killed and some of them started to run away. A group of them suggested to Abu Sufyan and others that since the Muslims started to run away, it is good to follow them, to go inside the city, because holy war of Uhud happened close attached to the mountain of Uhud. Uhud was outside of Medina. When they started to have a war and Muslims lost, a group of disbelievers told Abu Sufyan it is good to follow them, to go inside the city, because some of them ran away inside the city and killed them all. Allah reminds the people and says, in that time, سَنُلْقِي فِي قُلُوبِ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا الرُّعْبَ بِمَا أَشْرَكُوا بِاللَّهِ. You should know that Allah said, we will cast terror into the hearts of those who disbelieve. They wanted to attack you. Allah said, very soon, we will give them fearness. We put fearness in their hearts because they are disbelievers and they have no proof for whatever they believe. Not they don't believe only because they made a mistake. No, they hear the truth and they don't have any reason to convince them. Still they are not ready to follow the truth. مَا لَمْ يُنَزِّلْ بِهِ سُلْطَانًا. Sultan means prove, good reason. They don't have anything from God. لَمْ يُنَزِّلْ, because the good reason should be revealed from God. God should tell us what is good and what is bad and what should we believe. And since they were not believing in God and it is not revealed from God, of course they don't have proof. For disbelieving in God, for anything they had in their mind, they don't have proof. And because of that, Allah said, very soon I will put the fearness in their heart as Allah has done it. And disbelievers said, no, If we go inside the city, Muhammad is going to encourage his followers and they will defend seriously and we will face problem. وَمَأْوَاهُمُ النَّارِ, and their abode is fire. They are going to stay there. وَبِئْسَ مَثْوَى الظَّالِمِينَ, and Allah says evil is the abode of unjust. From this verse we understand that one of the ways that Allah is going to help the Muslims is to throw the fearness in the heart of disbelievers, as He said, سَنُلْغِي فِي قُلُوبِ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا الرُّعْبَ. So Allah's help is not only financial help or to send some tools or some soldiers. No, only to throw the fearness in the heart of disbelievers, and they cannot defend, they cannot attack, and by this way Allah is helping the Muslims. And also from this verse we understood that Allah says the disbelievers, because they do not believe in God, Allah is going to throw the fearness in their heart, and because of that they are going to face problems. Maybe for some time they will gain victory, but it is temporary, because they don't have reason themselves, they don't have proof, and they do not have tranquility and peace in their mind. Allah will give them fearness, and because of that they cannot defend themselves. When Allah says مَا لَمْ يُنَزِّلْ بِهِ سُلْطَانًا, which He has sent down no authority, Allah didn't send any authority, any proof to these people. It will tell us that proof, first of all, anything we believe we should have proof, and the proof should be from God. It means God should send something or will confirm if we use our intellect. If we use our intellect also is from God, because God has given the intellect and the intellect will convince us. So Allah should tell us to follow this person or this holy book, not ourselves. And Allah didn't say to disbelievers not to believe in God. وَبِئْسَ مَثْوَى الظَّالِمِينَ, and Allah says that evil is the abode of unjust. Unjust people should know that hell is not a good place for them. Sooner or later, they are going to face such problems. Even if we say, as the majority of the scholars said, that Allah revealed this verse regarding to the situation of holy war of Uhud, but we can say that although Allah revealed in that situation for those people, but we can use a general rule from this verse. Allah will help the Muslims sometimes by giving the fearness in the heart of the disbelievers. And disbelievers should know that the result will be fire for them, and it is not good. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.